all the Supras are running early in the morning. Cold start on everything. So we got Mike's Supra running. My race Supra, and then this Supra. So we're gonna move them all out. Mike's Supra sounds like a bike with a cam. So we had a good test day yesterday. Gonna put the Supra on the lift, double check stuff, nut and bolt check, see what did or didn't go wrong, just so we know. I know that the diff vent was spitting a lot of fluids. We're gonna maybe reroute that higher so we don't deal with like diff oil coming out. Then, oh, Christoph is showing up today. That's gonna be cool. He'll probably start unloading and do a bunch of stuff. We need to clear a lift for him so he can get to work. Then Chris from Flyride is gonna come and try and put some lighting in the Supra today. Hopefully that goes smoothly. Then I need to get the guys set up working on a couple customer cars, and we need to make a lot of progress on that Mark II Supra and on Jude's car so that we can get those out of here. Those guys are both anxious to get their car back. Let's get started for the day. I'm gonna move these cars out. Okay, so I got my car on the lift. Joe's just pushing other Supras all by himself. He's pretty strong. I'll help him. Oh yeah, it's leg day. Okay, so here is the underside of Jude's S14. We did a downpipe, we just MIG welded it. He was saying go on the cheaper end, so MIG welding is quicker, it's cheaper. We added the cat like we told you guys. I think we talked about it, but never had a finished product to show you. Then Joe had gone through and cut enough to add the shifter in here because you got to cut the tunnel back. I think he put the roll pins in. Everything's probably done. So the Collins setup is all in. And then Jude had a mid back exhaust. Has some dents, but it's cool. That's the underside of the car. Finished installing all that. That's done. So then now we have to add trans fluid, add engine oil, add coolant, make a clutch line, because this is where we got it from the importer. It was just cut. So we'll make a new clutch line with a banjo up to his aftermarket master, add all the fluids, do a power steering line and reservoir. If we can make the stock one work, we will. And that's basically it. And then 3 wires. He had mostly plug and play, but he has 3 wires to do to add like power, constant power, ignition power type setups for his ECU. Then we need to put a bass tune in it for him. And then, forgetting something. Oh, coils from Thorn Industries. We got to put all the coil brackets and coils in, and that's it, I think. So potentially we could finish this car today, tomorrow, Thursday, something like that, and then wrap it up for Jude. We should be doing that. That would be our best option right now, and then he could come get it hopefully this week, I guess, like on Friday or Saturday, I don't know. So then also we're gonna move some of these cars around, try and get Sean's car off the lift so we make room, either this car or Sean's car off the lift, so we're making room for HGK team to bring one of their cars in. All right, so let's get to that and then we'll update you guys with progress. All right, so Chris showed up. Say what's up to Chris from Flyride.
What's up, guys?
So he's gonna set up all the lights that he got from XK Glow, which will be going on the Supra. He's gonna kind of plan out. There's no set, I guess, plan for this. We're gonna see what goes where, what can fit good and what won't go good in different places, and just kind of map out our plan for the Supra, and then hopefully get some of it installed. I don't know how far we'll get today, he probably doesn't know either.
I like your new camera, bro. Look, I don't turn into like a bubble when I get close.
It's a real camera. We finally got it.
Good job, man.
So that's the beginning of the day. That's the plan. We just need the Super to have more blue lighting and maybe other color lighting too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bring some excitement on the track for you guys. So here's all the lighting that he brought.
This is crazy. This stuff right here is gnarly. Super flexible.
Ooh.
I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do like all sorts of cool stuff if we want to tuck it in the interior, anything under the dash, because it's not rigid. So like you can just have it going around stuff and
yeah,
hooked up so it's way out of the way.
And these, it's all like leads that are removable or like quick release.
These ones are crazy too. These actually have their pods, so it's a wire extension plus it's got a little highlight thing. So
whoa.
On the GTR we're putting a bunch of these on like the roll cage.
Yeah.
Because then they're just like little spotlights that'll just kind of hit different areas of it. But I have no idea how it's gonna look.
This will be crazy. Is this the kind that...
That's the Bluetooth controller.
Lets you...
Just be like, just playing with it.
That's crazy.
It's got two different zones. So you've got like, this can be interior, that can be underglow.
What?
And so you could just like play with different features. So inside could be purple, underside of the car could be blue, green, whatever.
Ah, that's gonna be good.
You'll default to blue.
Alright guys, so Thorn Industries makes brackets that are carbon fiber, cut nicely, that mount in the valley between your cams perfectly with the LQ9 coils. So if you're looking for something that's easily, readily available at AutoZone or your nearest auto parts store, not stock OE Supra coils that are like 115 bucks a piece, there's these guys. This is a secondary option. You would have had to wire your lead up to the coils for this, or maybe you went directly to wiring specialties like we did and just bought an engine harness, so it's plug and play, and on their menu you selected LQ9 coils, and then in the other menu you bought the Thorn Industries brackets, is what we did. So we're in the middle of the install here, and then we'll show you the completed product later today, and then we're gonna make the last touches on Jude's car. So we'll update you guys in a minute. We got to do this power steering, feed in return, and then a couple vacuum lines, brake line, and we are good to go. Yeah, not brake, clutch. Okay, and then Joe's welding in the AIT bung for the AIT sensor right now. That'll go right in here for his intake temps, and then he can go boom. Okay, all right guys, I'll show you in a second. So in the middle of all the other crap happening here, it's been a busy day.
Yeah, man.
Chris kind of made his plan for all the lighting, and then he's gonna go back to his shop and kind of map out the wiring, right?
Yep. Yeah, so there's a couple little things that like with this piece of fiberglass dangate, so we got to figure out a way to get something to stick to this so that any wiring, anything that we add is going to be safe, because obviously we can't put parts there that are going to fall out of place and make it to where a drift car has stupid little lights getting caught up in the suspension or something. So this takes a backseat to all the performance and all the actual like man stuff. The lights are just kind of cool little after effects, so we'll make sure that it's all safe.
So Chris has a YouTube channel, and he's gonna do the behind the scenes stuff for what's happening on the LED lighting from XK Glow. So go check out Flyride's YouTube channel, and then kind of see what I'm not gonna show you, see what he's gonna show you about all that stuff. And then if you guys want some lighting for your car, now you know where to go. This guy right here. All right guys,
Adios.
Alright guys, so going over what we did, got all those coil packs in with the Thorn Industries bracketry. Looks pretty good and simple, nice, and it'll get covered up and it fits underneath the stock cover, valve cover, coil cover, and then Joe just rerouted the vacuum line so it's true dual now so that it can work with the EMU standalone better. And then what else have we done? Oh, power steering line. We put a gauge in here. That's our gauge, but we gotta set up this for the base pressure. So we're gonna do that to get 45 PSI for base pressure. So we can get ready for Ian to help us set this up to get it ready so we can bring it to FSR to go on the dyno. And then, let's see. We added the throttle cable. Kind of went through, oh, we bled the clutch, did a clutch line. Can't really see that, but XRP brake line basically for the clutch. And then added all the fluids. And it's pretty much ready to start once we finish the relays for these two fans. So Beach has been wiring that. He got most of the way done. He's got to finish a couple more wires and then we can have the ECU trigger those to come on at a certain temperature. So Jude does not have to think about anything. He just drives the car and has fun, and the fans come on when they need to come on. So we're gonna do all that, and then maybe we'll get to try and crank it a little bit later today and check fuel pressure and do the last final things, and then Ian can give us a map tomorrow. Then the last thing we gotta do is build this little intake, and we have the parts on order, so by the end of this week maybe that'll be done and we will be ready to send the car to the dyno, and then Jude can take it home. Yeah, pretty serious over there, Joe. He's just hiding his face today. Oh, there he is. You guys will get to know him. He just doesn't talk much right now. Real serious. Kind of like that Batman scene. Why so serious?
Upload to me, for me to download it, and to get to you guys. So I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Spicy for such a small one.
She's super spicy for such a small one, but the good thing is tons of people brought hot dogs over today. So first Chance brought hot dogs from 7-Eleven, then Will brought hot dogs from Wiener Schnitzel. I don't even know why I like hot dogs. Maybe because
Those are delicious.
Maybe because so
Nothing
much
better than putting some meat in your mouth.
Dang it. Chance ruined it. Oh, wait, Renee likes hot dogs too?
Kitchen out here.
I was gonna say the reason I like hot dogs is because of mayonnaise. Anyways, okay, so we're here with Jude's car. We are setting up the outputs to trigger the fans. So we need ignition source, 12 volt source, and then the ground trigger from the ECU to turn the fans on. So we're working on that still, but we're gonna wrap up this video for tonight. So tomorrow we're gonna have Team HGK right here. They're gonna be working on their carbon Kevlar car all day. They have 2 days to get it ready to go to the dyno on Friday. They already came, grabbed their truck. We got too excited so I forgot to film, but you'll see more of them tomorrow. So stay tuned to see more of them, and then hopefully we get this car closer. Maybe we get it started tomorrow or the next day. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Say bye to Chance. All right, guys, see you later.